New skins just dropped for the console version of Rust, so what we're going to be doing today is talking about these Halloween-themed skins, which skins give you an advantage, which skins give you a disadvantage, and which skins are going to make your parents think you worship the devil. But before we get into that, I'm going to tell you about something that happened today. I was sitting in a meeting, I hit the mute button on my laptop, and then I let a big one rip. Unfortunately, that meeting was in person, and everybody in the conference room just gave me some really weird looks. It was awkward, but you know what would be more awkward? Not hitting the subscribe button right now. Because if you don't hit that subscribe button, you might be playing Rust, just enjoying your day, and get killed by someone who has the latest and greatest tips from yours truly. If you just hit that subscribe button, if you just hit that notify button, you'd be knowing what's up, but you don't because you didn't do it. So just hit that button right now and don't regret it in the future. So let's get into these skins and let's talk about it. So we've got a bunch of different skin packs here. A few of them are going to give you some really sick advantages. So we're going to talk about that, but let's just go over each and every one of them. So the first one we've got here is the Ornate Architecture skin pack. If we go into view this collection, you're going to see it has a sheet metal door, a furnace, a chair, a large wood box, a fridge, and a sleeping bag. Personally, the fridge and the chair I probably won't be using much. The box, if we look at this, it does have sort of a nice it has a nice look to it, but it's nothing too crazy, honestly. The wood texture does look pretty nice, but that's about it. The sleeping bag, I've got a ton of sleeping bags at this point, so I don't even know if I'd ever use this. But these two, the furnace and sheet metal door, look pretty sick in my opinion. The sheet metal door with that ornate sort of gild work to it, I really do like it. The fact that it's got a little bit of that yellowish gold and that black to it, I like the color combination. But more still, I really like this furnace. It looks really nice lit up. I like that combination of gold and black. It's something that I can see really just fitting into a nice base, and I just like it, like especially here. Like if you look right here, you can see there's even some like detail work done on the very back of this furnace. I really do like that. This is all about the looks here. There's nothing here that's going to give you a huge advantage. In fact, this door could give you, I don't think it will, but it could give you a little bit of a disadvantage. Maybe it's at night and you can't see your door because it's black and like slightly yellow. It's just a little bit darker than your average sheet metal door. I don't think it's going to be a huge disadvantage, but that would be the only thing that you could get out of the skin pack. You're just buying it because it looks cool. Next up, we do have the Halloween collection here. It would be the Evil Pumpkin Architecture. So again, you've got a sleeping bag, a garage door, a sheet metal door, a large wood box, a furnace, and a chair. So if you're buying all these skin packs, you're going to have a lot of chairs, and I have no idea why they're pushing them so much, but they seem to be. So the sleeping bag, pretty cool looking sleeping bag. I like the fact that it's Halloween themed. I'd probably buy this just for that because it's going to be cool to see in some videos, right? Halloween themed skins, sort of a win for me. The garage door, there's a better garage door in my opinion. Same with the sheet metal door. I think that one that we just viewed does look a little bit better. The one saving grace, and I'm not sure on this, is it looks like this middle piece might light up. I'm making these videos right as these skins drop, so I haven't had a chance to try it in game, but if these middle pieces light up, that could actually be a surefire winner for me. The furnace, I don't actually like the look of this at all. I hate to say it, but it looks sort of like it just doesn't look that great to me. The fact that it does have these little light up bits is cool, but that's about it to me. And then you get the large wooden box and the chair. This is all pretty standard. None of this really blows me away. This pack is going to be costing, what is this? 1,930 Rust coins. So that's about 19 bucks. This pack before cost 970. I forgot to mention that. So now we're getting into this. We've got the Evil Pumpkin sort of themed skin set here. So what you get with this is a metal chest plate, a metal face mask, trousers, a hoodie, an assault rifle, and a semi-automatic rifle. So this skin pack does have a few advantages and a few disadvantages to it. Again, I'm not sure if this lights up, but if it does, it's going to be a disadvantage. But no matter what, having a bright chest plate on and a bright metal face mask is going to be a disadvantage. If you look at this character, it's a lot easier to see them. They're not going to blend in as well. However, if you go over to the trousers and the hoodie, this is a little bit darker, so it's not going to be giving you the same advantage as that ninja skin pack that we had just yesterday, basically, that you could have bought yesterday, but it does give you a slight advantage here. It's a little black, a little brown. You can sort of blend in a little bit better, and then these assault rifles do look pretty sick in my opinion, but there's not a huge advantage to them. Maybe you'll blend in a little bit better in the dark, but that's about it. So this one's not a huge advantage or disadvantage, but if you think these skins look pretty sick, might be one to buy. I've got to say my favorite overall is this AK. I never use an AK because my aim's horrible, although they did adjust it, so maybe my aim's not that bad anymore. But yeah, the AK looks pretty sick to me, and this would be the one skin in this pack that I'd be tempted to buy. The metal face mask looks cool if you're looking to do some sort of like Halloween themed thing, but overall it doesn't blow me away. It looks a little too just generic, I'd say. So next up, this is the one we've got to talk about, right? The Desert Camo, 450 Rust coins. I think this is a must buy for most players. $4.50 roughly, a little bit less than that depending on how many coins you got and what bundle you got them with. But this is a must buy. Look at this. You get your metal chest plate. This blends in. Metal face mask to blend in. Hoodie, trousers. You get an assault rifle and an LR30. These two, it doesn't really matter as much. The LR30, you're probably not going to end up using it too often, but the assault rifle, you might be using it every now and then. But overall, the fact that you get these skins, the metal chest plate, the metal face mask, the hoodie, and the trouser in this desert camo theme means that when you're out in the desert, you're going to blend in just a little bit better. If you're right behind, if you got some rocks behind you or something like that, it's going to be a lot harder for players to spy you, especially in dawn, dusk, something like that. It's going to be so hard for them to see you because you're not going to stand out. You're going to blend in. This skin pack gives you a decent amount of an advantage. If you want to be a sniper, if you want to sort of sit at a distance and get a jump on players, this is how you should be playing Rust anyways. If you want to do something like this skin pack is basically pay to win. It's a really sort of must-have in my opinion. It goes right in there with that, that Force Camouflage skin pack that we had before. This, I think, is a must-buy for anyone who's interested in playing Rust sort of at a decent level, right? Like if you're someone who has 100 or a couple hundred hours in Rust already, this skin pack's going to pay for itself. I'd recommend it day in and day out. And honestly, look at this, 195. You're going to be paying 395 already for this Rust coins for it. You might as well just get the assault rifle and the LR300 assault rifle with it. So this skin pack's a must buy. In fact, I'm going to buy it. Well, I'll buy it later, but I'll buy it right now. I'll put my money where my mouth is. I'm going to buy all these skins anyways, but there we go. I just bought it. That's a must buy in my opinion. Next up, we've got this one, which does look pretty sick in my opinion. Again, this is sort of the same generic drop that we've got before. They're really going nuts with the chairs. I have no idea why. If anybody uses chairs that much, let me know down below in the comments. But honestly, Rust is not a game where you just sit around in a chair and watch things happen. I mean, you sit around in a chair and play the game, but that's the only sitting your character you should be doing. Your character shouldn't be sitting at all. So this is a Shinobi architecture. So this is supposed to go with the ninja skins, I think. I don't see it, to be honest. When we look at this skin, sheet metal door, nothing really crazy here. It just looks like your sort of average sheet metal door. It is Japanese themed, so that's sort of cool for some of you. This garage door, I think a lot of people are going to like because you've got that nice little like devil to it. It's got some really nice colors that make it pop. The purple and the sort of blue, the neon blue, I really do like that. This one would be especially cool if it glowed in the dark. I don't think it does, but if it glowed in the dark, that'd be sick. Get this devil glowing a little bit, the eyes, maybe get like the mouth to glow a little bit, like an outline around it, or this blue. That would be sick. I'd love to see that. I don't think that's going to be the case, but this is a pretty cool garage door in my opinion. I like it. The furnace, I don't like. The mouths that they made on the furnaces are just a little bit too big in my opinion, right? Like it doesn't have a good look to me. Next up, we've got the large wooden box. And again, it's going to be the same critique for me here. It's cool, but you're not really going to see these details when you're playing the game. You're not going to see this sort of engraving on the top. So really all you're going to have is just a brown box with red handles. The chair, I don't know how many people are using chairs, but like I said, like I never use chairs. That's a skin that's going to go completely to waste with me unless I'm trying to set up some sort of conference. The sleeping bag, again, I've got so many sleeping bag skins at this point. Like, what do you do with them all? I mean, you could drop multiple themed sleeping bags throughout the map, but they disappear, and I just don't see the point in that. Garage door I really do like, though. I wish that they'd start skinning things a little bit differently. It seems like this pack, we've got, 1, 2, 3 packs that basically have furnaces, chairs, sleeping bags, and large wood crates. It's a little bit weird to me that they've got so many when there's so many other things that they could be skinning that could actually be cool to have, right? Like there's so many skins, there's so many items that don't have skins. Why drop 3 skin packs that are on the same items just repeating? Yeah, there is a little bit of difference between some of these skin packs, right? Like one of them doesn't have, one of them doesn't have a garage door, it has a fridge instead, but that's about it. I just don't see it. And here they're doing the same thing, right? 2 skins that are very similar to each other. I'd like to see some difference between the skins. And here with this last skin for 920 Rust coins, we do have a little bit of a difference. We've got burlap shoes, burlap trousers, burlap shirt. We've got a revolver, a water pipe, shotgun, and a hunting bow. And if you look at this, they actually do have really cool colors to them. With the water pipe shotgun, my one critique here is going to be that this colorful bit, the red and yellow, you're not going to be seeing it on your character. And one of the things I really do like about guns, and this is probably just me personally, is I like to use them for that screenshot, right? Like that thumbnail on my YouTube pictures. Something like this is a really nice thumbnail because there's a lot of colors that are going to pop for it. So anyone who's like an aspiring creator, this is actually a pretty sick gun. If you got a kill with it, or you just get yourself aiming at someone with it, the gun's really going to pop out with those colors. You can bring those colors out by upping the saturation in the image. Hint, hint, that's how I do my thumbnails. But yeah, this is a really cool gun. I like this. I like the effect. It's going to give no advantage whatsoever from it, but I do like the fact it's bright, it's colorful, it's something that you can put in front of your screen. Hunting bow, not to the same extent, but it does have a nice bit of color to it. The Burlap trousers and the Burlap shirt are 100% colorful. I really do like this, the bear that you've got and the hazmat hazy suit guy on it. I like the way it looks, honestly. This skin pack, I think I'd buy it because I like the way everything looks. It looks really cool. I'd love to have my character dressed like that. The one thing with this skin pack is it's very early game items. Burlap shoes, Burlap trouser, Burlap shirt. A lot of people aren't going to be wearing that too far into a wipe. The revolver people might be using somewhat decently into a wipe, but the water pipe shotgun and the hunting bow are basically just early game items. So this is a very early game skin pack. When we go back to a skin pack like this you're going to be using throughout the whole wipe. Same with something like this desert camo. In fact, because of the advantage that this camo gives, I think you could be using this easily throughout the whole wipe with no problems whatsoever. The evil pumpkin skin pack, again, these are some sort of like mid to end wipe items. And same with this and that. So you've got one that's going to be sort of your intro, your beginning level items, and then you've got your late game items here, or your mid to late game items here. Sheet metal door you're going to be using right off the bat. Same with furnaces and sleeping bags, but you're going to be using those throughout the whole wipe. Most likely you're going to be using those throughout the whole wipe. So honestly, it's a decent selection of skins as far as progression goes, but I'd like to see a little bit of a differentiation between the types of skins they're dropping. We've already seen some sheet metal door skins. We've already seen some box skins, some furnace skins, some chair skins. We need something a little bit different, right? There's a ton of items in Rust, like a small box skin. I don't think we've gotten anything like that. I was going to say rock skin, but we do have those. But there's just a ton of items. I'm drawing a complete blank on which items don't have skins and which ones do. I don't think the DB has skins, but there's a ton of items that still need to be skinned. So it's a little bit disappointing to see a repetition of items already and to see this amount of repetition. But it is a decent offering. I think the Desert Camo is a skin that everybody has to get. Everything else, it's just based on what looks cool and what doesn't look cool. So yeah, honestly, I'm probably... If I wasn't going to buy all the skins, the Ornate Architecture skin I'd probably buy. I'd probably skip out on this Evil Pumpkin one. This one I'd be very tempted to buy because I just like that pumpkin face mask. It's going to be a huge disadvantage. Players are going to be able to easier just detect your head and shoot for it, but I like the way it looks. Desert Camo, 100% got to buy it. If you're buying one skin pack, this is the one to buy. This one, I don't like much of the stuff in here, but the garage door I might get. And this skin pack, I actually do like. Playtime Scout, like it's got a cool feel to it. I like the fact that it's colorful. I like the fact that it has some colorful guns in it. That's me. I like it. But yeah, that's the skin drop. So let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you do happen to get the Evil Pumpkin skin pack, drop a comment down below to let me know if it does glow in the dark, because that's something a lot of players are going to be interested in, whether this one and this one glow in the dark. I will do my best to tell you guys once I can get into the game and actually create these skins, but I'm going to be fully honest here. I haven't really played Rust in a week and a half now. I've just been using some of my old footage, so it's going to take a little bit for me to get up and actually generate these skins, but yeah, let me know down below in the comments what you think, and thank you for watching. Please hit subscribe if you can. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. Until next time, peace.